I'm Amritpal Singh. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses the second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation in New Delhi. Says the Delhi Declaration will take forward the resolve for regional connectivity, innovation and sustainable growth in aviation. Britain's Prime Minister Keir Starmer promises 10-year plan to fix health service in crisis. Says UK's National Health Service needs major surgery. India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh attends the multinational exercise Tarang Shakti in Jodhpur. Says exercise underscores growing stature of Indian Armed Forces. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation in New Delhi. The Prime Minister said that 4 billion people, a rapidly growing middle class and the growing demand due to its huge driving force for development of this sector. He said that the Delhi Declaration adopted in this conference will take forward the resolve for regional connectivity, innovation and sustainable growth in aviation. And Prime Minister Modi is attending the second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation at the Bharat Mandapam in the national capital. The Prime Minister attended the exhibition at the Conference on Civil Aviation. India's Civil Aviation Minister Kinjarapu Rammohan Naidu was also present on the occasion. And later in the day, the Prime Minister, as we said, proclaimed the adoption of the Delhi Declaration by all member states. The Delhi Declaration is a visionary roadmap to elevate the region's aviation sector to new heights. And this conference and the adoption of the Delhi Declaration represents a significant step forward in advancing safety, security and sustainability in the Asia-Pacific civil aviation sector. This conference brings together transport and aviation ministers, regulatory bodies and industry experts from across the Asia-Pacific region. And the conference was also addressed by India's Minister for Civil Aviation, Kinjarapu Rammohan Naidu, who highlighted the spirit of cooperation that exists amongst the countries of the region.
This leap exemplifies our Prime Minister's commitment to drive India towards a more inclusive and connected future. As we approach the adoption of Delhi Declaration, I would like to share our Prime Minister Modi ji's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, which means together and for everyone's growth. This approach fosters global partnerships, leverages collective strengths, and ensures that development benefits are widespread, inclusive, and we leave no one behind.
And India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh attended the second phase of the multinational exercise Tarang Shakti in Jodhpur in the Indian state of Rajasthan. Tarang Shakti is aimed at enhancing operational coordination among friendly countries. While addressing the event, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh highlighted its goal to enhance operational coordination among the allied nations. And the event features aerobatic performances by Surya Kiran and the Sarang teams with Tejas and Sukhoi stunts. Air Force chiefs from 7 countries are attending the event along with 3 army chiefs and the chiefs of foreign air forces 16 countries are also participating in the exercise as observers. And India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated the India Defence Aviation Exposition IDEX 24 on the sidelines of the Indian Air Force exercise Tarang Shakti 24 in Jodhpur.
कुछ समय पहले तक भारत को आर्म्स एंड इक्विपमेंट के मामले में सिर्फ एक इंपोर्टर कंट्री के रूप में देखा जाता था, लेकिन आज भारत लगभग 90 कंट्रीज को आर्म्स एंड इक्विपमेंट एक्सपोर्ट करता है। इन्हीं सब का परिणाम है कि आज भारत अपनी जरूरतों के लिए डिफेंस इक्विपमेंट की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कर रहा है, लेकिन इसके साथ ही साथ हम अनेक विदेशी इक्विपमेंट के पार्ट की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग भी अपने देश में कर रहे हैं।
And Tarang Shakti 2024 is a great platform for exchanging ideas and strengthening mutual friendship. This is what the American Air Force has to say. The U.S. Air Force, along with their F-16s and A-10C Thunderbolts II, took part in the multilateral exercise. DD India's Vishal Baristo spoke to the Deputy Commander of the American Air Force. Listen in.
Tarang Shakti in Jodhpur ended on a great note, and I have with me Major General from USA, from US Air Force. Let's talk to him. This multilateral exercise, it's being held in India for more than 6 decades.
Yeah, we're so excited to be a part of it, and we're very excited at how it went. The Indian Air Force was fantastic. They're great hosts. The training was top-notch, and I think everybody came away with the exercise with a lot of lessons learned and things to take back to their own nations to improve on the next exercise, because we plan on coming back again.
What has been the biggest takeaway? U.S. Air Force participating, and you have your best foot forward now, F-16.
Yeah. So we had a multiple aircraft. We had the A-10, F-16, KC-135s, our tankers, and C-130s, all here participating in the exercise. And I think the big takeaway was really the partnerships that were built during the exercise. There were so many times where we were able to talk just face to face, and that's interpersonal relationships. That's how you build partnerships, and they did a great job in the exercise of doing that.
There are plans to phase out A-10, so what it would be replaced with?
The A-10 will be replaced with the F-35 eventually.
Okay. Now, one last question. You also went and saw the IDEX 24, and you've seen India's air defense capabilities, which is said to be indigenous. So what do you have to say on that?
What I saw was some great technology, some great initiatives, some great innovation at the IDEX and all at the booths and the stands that I saw. So we're excited to partner with India on some of their thoughts and ideas and innovate with them.
So there you had Dave Prefererio, and he is so very happy to be part of this multilateral exercise. And yes, it's a long way to go as far as India and United States Air Defense Cooperation is concerned. With Cameraman Piyush and Jodhpur, this is Vishal Baristo for DD India.
And going back to the Second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference, Prime Minister Modi addressed the Second Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Civil Aviation in New Delhi. The Prime Minister said, say that again, 4 billion people, a rapidly growing middle class, and a growing demand due to its is a huge driving force for development of this sector. This is what the Prime Minister said. He said that the Delhi Declaration, which was adopted at this conference, will take forward the resolve for regional connectivity, innovation and sustainable growth in aviation.
सभी देशों के महानुभावों का मैं हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं और 2 दिवसीय इस समिट में आपने इस सेक्टर से जुड़े कई महत्वपूर्ण विषयों पर चर्चा की है। मैं मानता हूं कि एक प्रकार से यहां सिविल एविएशन सेक्टर के जो ब्राइटेस्ट माइंड्स हैं वो हमारे बीच में है। ये हम सभी के कमिटमेंट और एशिया पैसिफिक रीजन के पोटेंशियल दोनों का रिफ्लेक्शन है। इस संगठन को 80 साल की यात्रा पूरी हुई है और 80,000 पेड़ लगाने का, और वो भी मां के नाम पेड़ लगाने का एक बड़ा इनिशिएटिव हमारे मंत्री श्रीमान नायडू जी के मार्गदर्शन में और नेतृत्व में किया गया। लेकिन मैं एक और विषय की तरफ आपका ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहूँगा। हमारे देश में व्यक्ति के जीवन में जब 80 साल होते हैं तो वो एक सेलिब्रेशन अलग प्रकार का होता है। और हमारे यहाँ ये हमारे पूर्वजों ने जो कुछ भी गिनती की है, उनका कहना है कि जब 80 साल होते हैं तो 1000 फुल मून देखने का उसे अवसर मिला होता है। मतलब कि हमारे सेक्टर की इस संगठन ने भी 1000 फुल मून के दर्शन किए हैं और एक प्रकार से उड़ान भर करके उसको निकट से देखने का भी अनुभव प्राप्त किया है। तो इस अर्थ में भी ये 80 साल की यात्रा एक यादगार यात्रा, सफल यात्रा, अभिनंदन की योग्य यात्रा है। साथियों, इस जो ग्रोथ हो रहा है, इसमें सिविल एविएशन का एक बहुत बड़ा रोल है। भारत की जो फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी बनी है, उन सभी सेक्टर्स में से एक हमारा एविएशन सेक्टर भी है। हम लोगों को, कल्चर को, प्रॉस्पेरिटी को कनेक्ट करने का एक काम इस क्षेत्र के माध्यम से कर रहे हैं। 4 बिलियन लोग, तेजी से बढ़ता मिडिल क्लास और उसके कारण बढ़ती हुई डिमांड, ये अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा ड्राइविंग फोर्स है इस सेक्टर के विकास का। इस रीजन में नेटवर्क ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्रिएट करने के लिए एक लक्ष्य को लेकर के हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। और ऐसा नेटवर्क जो इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ को ड्राइव करेगा, इनोवेशन को बढ़ावा देगा, पीस प्रॉस्पेरिटी को मजबूती देगा। एविएशन के फ्यूचर को शेप करना हमारा शेयर्ड कमिटमेंट है। यहां सिविल एविएशन से जुड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटीज पर आप सबने गंभीरता से मंथन किया है। आप सभी के प्रयासों से दिल्ली डिक्लेरेशन आज हमारे सामने है। ये डिक्लेरेशन रीजनल कनेक्टिविटी, इनोवेशन और एविएशन में सस्टेनेबल ग्रोथ के हमारे संकल्प को आगे बढ़ाएगा। मुझे भरोसा कि हर पॉइंट पर तेजी से एक्शन होगा। ये डिक्लेरेशन को हम जमीन पर उतार पाएंगे और एक सामूहिक शक्ति से नई ऊंचाइयों को हम पार करेंगे। एशिया पैसिफिक रीजन में हमें एविएशन कनेक्टिविटी को बढ़ाने के लिए हमें नॉलेज, एक्सपर्टाइज, रिसोर्सेज हम सब के बीच में शेयर करने से शायद हमारी ताकत और ज्यादा बढ़ेगी। हमें इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में भी और अधिक इन्वेस्टमेंट की जरूरत रहेगी और उसको भी सभी संबंधित देशों में स्वाभाविक प्राथमिकता रहनी होगी। लेकिन सिर्फ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से काम होना नहीं है। स्किल मैन पावर और अपग्रेडेड टेक्नोलॉजी की निरंतर प्रक्रिया, ये उसके विकास के लिए अहम होती हैं और वो भी मुझे लगता है कि हमारा एक प्रकार का दूसरा इन्वेस्टमेंट होगा।
The fifth edition of the exercise Al-Naja 2024 between India and Oman will be taking place at the Rabku training area in Salalah in Oman from 13th to 27th of September. Themed Together to Uphold Peace for a Better Tomorrow, the exercise aims to strengthen the joint military capabilities of both the nations in executing counter-terrorism operations under the UN Charter. The exercise has been held biennially, alternating between India and Oman. The last edition of the exercise was conducted in the Indian state of Rajasthan. The Indian contingent will comprise of 60 personnel represented by a battalion of the Mechanized Infantry Regiment, including staff from other arms and services. India's Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randeep Jaiswal has said that trade and commerce have started with Bangladesh. Trucks carrying essential commodities and other items are plying between the two countries.
Trade and commerce have started with Bangladesh. Trucks are plying between the two countries, carrying essential commodities and whatever else that is being traded between India and Bangladesh. We had given you details about our High Commissioner calling on when he made the introductory call on the Chief Advisor, and he discussed issues of mutual interest, where he conveyed that India will continue to work with Bangladesh to fulfill this shared aspirations of the people of both countries for prosperity, security, and development. So that is, how we are approaching our engagement with Bangladesh.
Speaking about the return of Indian nationals from Russia, the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson also said that 45 Indian nationals have been discharged from the Russian army.
Since Prime Minister's visit, 35 Indian nationals have been discharged. Prior to that, prior to July, his visit, 10 Indian nationals had been discharged. So 45 Indian nationals have been discharged so far. Several of them have come back. 6 of them came back 2 days ago, and several others would be shortly coming back. There are 50-odd Indian nationals who are still with the Russian army, for whom we are trying our best to get them discharged as early as possible.
India's biotech sector is set to shine on the global stage with Global Bio India, a mega international event organized by the Department of Biotechnology and BIRAC. The 3-day event will bring together national and international biotech stakeholders for collaboration, investment and knowledge exchange, driving the future of the bioeconomy. Our correspondent Tapas Bhattacharya has more details.
The most awaited biotech event of the year, the Global Bio India 2024, is here. The 3-day event starting from 12th of September promises to be a hub for collaboration, investment and knowledge exchange, aiming to drive the future of bioeconomy.
There are a billion reasons to invest in India today, which is soon becoming a favorite destination. The reasons being that India has 60% share of global vaccine production. It has the second highest number of US FDA approved manufacturing plants outside the USA, and the opportunities for investments are available in biopharma, bioagri, bioindustrial, bioenergy, bioservices, as well as in the medtech. And therefore, to usher in a bio-revolution in India is synonymous to the IT revolution driven by the Western world.
The theme for this year's Global Bio India centers on biomanufacturing, bioinnovation and biotech startups, focusing on how biotechnology can address global challenges related to health, food security and sustainability. The event will see over 30 countries, more than 10 Indian states taking part. Also more than 5,000 delegates, 500 plus exhibitors, 1,000 plus startups and more than 130 speakers are expected to make the event a grand success. It will showcase India's growing biotech prowess, foster international collaboration, and present significant opportunities for innovation and investment in the bioeconomy. The Global Bio India 2024 is expected to play a major role in giving India's aspiration to become a global leader in the bioenergy sector. At the same time, it also expected to give wings to India's dream of becoming a 5 trillion economy and be a Viksit Bharat or a developed nation by 2047. With camera person Saurabh Bakshi, this is Tapush Bhattacharya for DD India from Delhi.
In a landmark initiative aimed at promoting and enhancing India's tourism sector, the Ministry of Tourism has launched Dekho Apna Desh, a People's Choice 2024. The nationwide poll encourages citizens to celebrate the diversity of the nation by voting for their favorite tourist attractions across various categories. DD India correspondent Kriti Wadera has more in this.
In a bid to bolster India's tourism sector, the Ministry of Tourism has unveiled Dekho Apna Desh People's Choice 2024, a unique nationwide poll aimed at capturing the public's view on the country's best attractions. From spiritual havens to cultural landmarks, heritage sites to adventure activities, citizens are being invited to vote for their preferred destinations across a range of categories, including spiritual, cultural, heritage, nature and wildlife, adventure activities and others. To make participation seamless and accessible, the poll has been integrated into a dedicated microsite on the MyGov platform. By simply scanning a QR code, citizens can cast their votes for their favorite destinations, making their voices heard in shaping the future of Indian tourism.
हम चाहते हैं कि भारतवासी कैसे ट्रैवल करते हैं, कहाँ जाना पसंद करते हैं और जहाँ वो जाते हैं उसके बारे में वो क्या महसूस करते हैं, मतलब क्लीनलीनेस है, हाइजीन है, सेफ्टी है, वहाँ क्या पसंद आता है और ऑल्सो कि क्या वो चाहते हैं कि सरकार इम्प्रूव करे। तो इस चीज़ को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमने जो माईगव पोर्टल है जिसमें 4.8 करोड़ लोग हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, उस पोर्टल के माध्यम से हम लोगों ने देखो अपना देश पीपल्स चॉइस अवार्ड जो है, कहने का मतलब है कि आप उस पोर्टल पे जाइए, innovateindia.mygov.in देखो अपना देश लॉगिन पर जाके आप रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं और 5 कैटेगरीज हैं उसमें, जिसमें आप जो है देखो अपना देश में आप वोट कर सकते हैं।
The poll is part of government's broader vision to promote domestic tourism while also boosting international tourism, ensuring India's treasures are recognized on global stage.
With the goal of developing these destinations into world-class tourist hotspots, Dekho Apna Desh or the People's Choice 2024 is a step towards celebrating the rich tapestry of India's natural and cultural wonders. This initiative will not only transform the tourism infrastructure in India, but it will also create employment contributing to country's economy. With camera person Vinod Oja, I am Kriti Wadera reporting from New Delhi for DD India.
Okay. Veteran leader of the Communist Party of India, Marxist Sitaram Yechury, passed away on Thursday afternoon at the age of 72. He was ill for some time now. He had been receiving treatment for acute respiratory tract infection at AIIMS, or the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in New Delhi, since August 19th. His death was announced by the CPIM on X, stating, and I quote, "It is with profound grief that we announce the passing away of our beloved comrade Sitaram Yechury at 3:03 p.m. today." That's on September 12th at AIIMS, New Delhi. He was suffering from respiratory tract infection, which developed complications, unquote. And the Prime Minister has expressed his condolences on X following the death of Sitaram Yechury. The Prime Minister in his post said that he wrote that, and I quote him, "Saddened by the passing away of Shri Sitaram Yechury ji. He was a leading light of the left and was known for his ability to connect across the political spectrum. He also made a mark as an effective parliamentarian. My thoughts are with his family and admirers in this sad hour. Om Shanti," unquote. And as a true comrade, as a true communist, his family has donated Sitaram Yechury's body to All India Institute of Medical Sciences for the purposes of research and teaching. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with India's Paralympics contingent today at his residence in New Delhi. Team India returned with a rich medal haul, bagging 29 medals, which includes 7 gold, 9 silver and 13 bronze medals.
पीएम का मतलब होता है कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर, और हम सब के लिए आप पीएम का मतलब है परम मित्र।
शीतल की सिग्नेचर मिल जाएगी आज मुझे।
जाने से पहले आप जब सबसे बात करते हो और फिर आने के बाद सबसे मिलते हैं, आई थिंक सारे मेडलिस्ट, सारे एथलीट यही सोचते हैं कि हमें यही मौका मिले। सर, लोग पैरा को अभी तक अपनाए नहीं जिस तरह आपने अपनाया है।
मैं बहुत लोग को बोलता है हमारा ब्रांड एम्बेसडर कौन है? हमारा मोदी जी हमारा ब्रांड एम्बेसडर।
तो क्या पहनाना चाहोगे? तो मैं यहाँ बैठता हूँ, तुम पहनाओ। तुम मुझसे बड़े हो, दिखाई दे। इस बार जिनकी रील सबसे ज्यादा पॉपुलर हुई, वहां तो तुमने दिन निकाल दिए। अब घर में क्या होगा तेरा? है सिमरन?
सर, ये जितना अच्छा बन के दिखा रहा है इतना है नहीं।
कभी ना कभी ऐसे प्रेशर आता रहता है कि आपको परफॉर्म करना है। जब आप बोलते हो कि आप जाओ बस खेलो, हाँ जीत हार तो लगी रहती है, फिर नीचे वाले ये सब ऐसे लगते हैं अरे देख लेंगे।
जब टोक्यो में गोल्ड लेके आए तो आपने प्रॉमिस लिया था कि ऐसे ऐसे 2 गोल्ड और चाहिए मेरे को। तो ये दूसरा सर आपके लिए।
And that's it then in this edition of DD India Live. But do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. You can connect with us on Facebook, X, or which is formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Amritpal Singh from my entire team here in Delhi. Thank you very much for watching DD India Live.